Good morning, Year 5, and welcome to your DR lesson. Today, our reading strategy is going to be predicting. So, what is predicting? Predicting is when we make a presumption based on prior knowledge. We often predict what is going to happen next when we are reading, watching TV, or films. What makes good predicting? We use evidence from the text and the images, or prediction about the features of a story, the structure and language, and the presentation. So, let us look at the context of our story. This term, we are going to be reading Beowulf. This will tie in with our new history topic about the Anglo-Saxons. This is all we are going to tell you today, but as we are looking at prediction, can you predict what the story may be about? Think about what we have learnt in English, pause the video and quickly write down your ideas. Excellent, so now let us look at the author of Beowulf. Does anybody know who this is? I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to write down your guesses. Did you guess? Excellent. It's Michael Morpurgo. Do you know, anybody tell me who wrote what books he's written? Excellent. He is the author of Warhorse, Private Peaceful, Why the Whales Came, The Beautiful Lion, and many other stories. Here are some book covers that you may be familiar with. So, who is Michael? Michael was born a really long time ago in October 1943 in St Albans, Hertfordshire. His mother was there too, strangely enough, but his father was away at war in Baghdad. He had one older brother, Pietro. He went to school in Canterbury, the King's College, where he got more used to being away from home and still loved to play rugby and sing a lot. So let's look at some of the vocabulary we'll be learning today. The first word is ancestor. An ancestor is a person whom one is descended from. So for example, our great-great-great-great-grandmother. Our second word is confront. To face something, especially in a challenge. Sometimes we see this word more commonly as confrontation. And century. Excellent, it is 100 years. It's a period of time over 100 years. And some other vocabulary for you today are the Danes, the Geats, the Angles, and the Jutes. These are tribes that settled in Britain after the defeat of the Romans. Okay, so let's move on. Hear and listen well, my friends, and I will tell you a tale that has been told for 1,000 years and more. It may be an old story, yet, as you will discover, it troubles and terrifies us now as much as it ever did our ancestors, for we will fear the evil that stalks out there in the darkness and beyond. I want you to pause the video and think out loud. Do that now. Welcome back. We all know that each of us in our time is on our way, must confront our fears and grapple with the monsters of the night who, given the chance, would invade our homes and even our hearts if he could. Let's move on. So roll back the years now, back to the 5th century after the land of Christ, and come with me over the sea to the Norse lands we now know as Sweden, Norway and Denmark, to the ancient Viking lands of the Danes, the Geats, the Angles and the Jutes. Pause the video and think out loud about who these people might be. Excellent, and welcome back. This will be our here and now as the tale of courage and cruelty unfolds, as brave Beowulf battles with the forces of darkness, first with the foul fiend Grendel, then with his sea hag of a mother, and the last of all, the death dragon of the deep. Now I want you to jump over to J2E to answer the questions, but first let me go over them with you here. Question 1. Can you predict who the foul fiend Grendel might be? Use the descriptive language to help you with your prediction. If you're feeling creative, draw and upload a picture of how you think he might look. And question 2. Using your sentence stems, can you predict where the ship in the image may be heading? Challenge. Use your sentence stems to predict where the Danes, the Geats, the Jutes and the Angles may have come from. I'm excited to see your work and we'll see you soon. Bye guys.